Hi there, life path number 22. How are you? This is Healing Hands, and I hope everybody's doing wonderful. I'm so happy to be doing your reading, your energy reading for the month. And I always say these are timeless readings. Whenever your spirit guides lead you to these messages are when they are meant to resonate for you. So you can count the month from whenever you're guided to this video. It doesn't matter when. It could be a year, 10 years from now, whenever. Okay. Because I feel like my videos, my messages will draw in or attract my soul tribe. And I'm hoping to pick up the best energy possible for whatever your life situation is currently. All right. So that we can help deliver your messages as they are coming through. So life path number 22, you guys have also a large dose of the 4 energy, because 2 is equal to 4, and such energies like being diligent, practical, and conscientious. Okay. And also ability to focus and build a future. All right. You also have a dose of the 2 energy, because the 2, of course, you have the 2 energy, such as, coexistence, support, and cooperation. And you have to also understand, number 2 energy has that energy of teamwork and diplomacy. So your number basically cannot operate in isolation. You always do need to have, people that you're working with. All right. Your 22 life path number will resonate better, okay, or be able to fulfill its higher purpose when you are in a relationship. So you must be in a relationship of some sort, all right? And your energy normally determines the goals for the benefits of that relationship that you're a part of, all right? So your number is definitely an unselfish number. It's about pragmatism, ambition, discipline, cooperation, and you are that master builder. Life path number 22. Now, guys, when I was doing my premeditation, I wanted to find out what were the major energies that will be presenting themselves for you that you need to pay attention to, that you're going to be working with. And guys, we had, 5 cards that flipped out, and I'm going to be going through each of them for you so that pick up whatever message resonates with you. It doesn't have to be all 5 of them. It could be 1, it could be 2, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, I'm calling on your spirit guides and your archangels to help deliver these messages. So, life path number 22, you guys have the Queen of Cups. Now, this Queen of Cups it talks about, somebody who has psychic abilities. So this month, your, psychic abilities might increase. It's an empathetic queen. It's somebody who's loyal, compassionate, loving, and who can be overlooking of people's wrongdoing. All right. It talks about, like I said, psychic development, loyalty, loving at all costs, or someone who has your best interest, who has the best interest of everybody at heart. On the negative side, it can talk about somebody who is naive or can be a little obsessive with their emotion, because the cup's energy is that of emotion. All right. It also talks about somebody who can overlook the obvious for the sake of love. All right. You might be so in love with somebody that you're overlooking what appears to be the obvious. It's a card of sensitivity, love, intuition, emotionally giving of yourself, being compassionate, generous, imaginative in your problem solving. All right. Above all, being able to use that intuition that God has given inside of you with regards to decisions in your life that you're making, all right? And being able to come up with innovative ideas that will help you in your journey, your life journey, as well as your relationships and career, okay? All right, so the next energy we had that came out was the Knight of Wands. To me, Knight of Wands is usually a flighty energy, all right? I always look at it as my player type of energy, because it's always a fast moving energy, somebody that wants to come in, rush in and rush out, always bringing a lot of passion, as they're coming. It talks about somebody who can be hasty. It also can allude to a lover who is leaving, all right, or you leaving, or somebody who you're, leaving you, or it's also it's about action. All right. It's an in and out type of energy. For some people, it can talk about moving of your home, all right, or immigration, or moving to somewhere else, or relocation, all right, or even travel, all right. And it talks about action being taken, things getting done, something tangible, all right. and getting the job done and going after what you want. On the negative, it can talk about doing too much of something, moving too fast, or someone leaving, like I said. All right, somebody departing, or walking out or walking away from you, a level of commitment which isn't what it could be. It could be better, but it isn't. All right. The Knight of Wands is this fiery, passionate, action-oriented, passion, type of energy, and it talks about you being able to communicate or having a lot of communication thrown at you. All right, the Wands energy, and it can be an adventurous energy. When we talk about communication, you can talk about networking, you can talk about any kind of communication, emails, phone calls, maybe between you and somebody else. It might be related to a relationship or even a job situation or business venture, whatever it is. It talks about meeting new people, all right, or new people coming into your life. So somebody might be leaving on the negative, but somebody else might be coming in for you. All right. But I think it would depend on this all other cards that I'm going to be reviewing with you guys. All right. So the next energy you have is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands, I love this energy because it's all about the home foundation. It's all about new home. It's all about joyful events, happy events, having a sense of belonging, of feeling familiar, or like you're with somebody that you are comfortable being around. All right. It talks about family. And for some people, it can allude to a new home, a purchase of property, relationships becoming serious, or feeling comfortable, safe, and secure in a current relationship, or maybe somebody who is coming into your life feeling very secure with them, or somebody feeling familiar. Also, on the negative, it can talk about somebody who can be too introverted or too attached to what you're used to. All right, and somebody who does not like to meet new people, or who feels like they need to have some kind of sense of belonging in a situation. But overall, this Four of Wands talks about some kind of freedom within a home, marriage, a harmonious situation. It also, reminds somebody of, the need to be playful in your relationships, or when you're dealing with people. It talks about rediscovering of yourself or passion that may have been lost, rekindling of childhood feelings, revisiting your childhood home, or, childhood feelings of nostalgia, relationships that make you feel young and carefree. It can also talk about marriage, or new exciting phases in your current relationship, or even new exciting phases where you're attracting new relationship into your energy, or renewing of a connection. All right. So the next energy we had was the Ten of Wands. This is a little burdensome energy. It's a very heavy energy. It's an energy of, but the good thing is that it's a 10, which means it's the end of whatever this stress is. It's all about stress, or somebody who works too hard, or who has put in too much effort into a situation, maybe a relationship or a job, or somebody who has a massive undertaking or full of self-sacrifice. You sacrifice a lot for success of whatever this is. All right. On the positive side, you can talk about a good ending if you work hard at something. It looks like you've really worked hard, because this is the 10. You've put in a lot of effort into something. All right. You can also talk about exercising your willpower level and pushing yourself, beyond your comfort zone, increasing your self-confidence. And negatively, it can talk about work that becomes too much. All right. Stress, sleepless nights, feeling like there's no end inside for you with regards to a particular situation that you are going through. All right. The next card that we have is the Hanged Man. Now, this Hangman energy is a very interesting energy. It's a very introspective energy. It can talk about, uncertainty sometimes. It can talk about waiting around. For some people, it can allude to imprisonment, either of the mind. Sometimes it could even be physical imprisonment. It can also allude to illness, maybe from overthinking, overstress, and coming right after the 10 of Wands. Maybe somebody who will not feel themselves after this, that needs time to recharge or rejuvenate, or might be going through some kind of ill health. All right. It talks about spiritual development, or gifted diviners having, like a gift of divination being, bestowed onto you. having to wait or transitioning. Like I said, improve divination or your psychic abilities improving. It talks about the angel of prophecy here. On the negative side, it could also talk about somebody who's too much in their head that they might be having suicidal ideations, and I hope nobody is. We're talking about, somebody who could be facing prison sentences, or somebody who might be facing that, or somebody who is not certain of the outcome of something or playing the waiting game. All right, this is a very, very good energy as far as I'm concerned, because it talks about waiting that can bring about transformation in your life. It can talk about you having a gift of prophecy. Now, because you're upside down, you can see things from a different perspective, changing your perspective about certain things in your life or certain situation that you are going through, receiving that spiritual guidance that you need, being able to let go of what is not working, the 10 of Wands, dropping down the burden, okay? Sacrifice that you have to make for a better way forward. It also talks about compromise that might need to be made in order to usher in something better, something peaceful, and you being able to break your patterns instead of being rigid with regards to something. I said it can talk about delays sometimes, or being stuck, or being in limbo, or feeling like you're not making any forward movement with somebody or something. But it can also allude to feeling detached. Either you feel detached, or the person you're dealing with, or whatever this situation feels like, it's detached and you don't have any control over it, waiting around for somebody else to make a decision that will impact you. It can also talk about job offer for somebody, or another sign of commitment when it comes to love, or even a recommitment at work, or being patient to get the answers that you need. Life path number 22. That was a lot, guys. All right, Holy Spirit, Archangel. Whew. What messages do we have for life path number 22? Additional to all that we just told them, because they have a lot to be, to think about. There's something in your environment that talks about having a leg up, or having the opportunity for like a promotion, or getting something better, all right, or seeing a new like a new perspective, all right? Because when you see this mama bear and the baby bear climbing on top of the mama bear, the baby bear will climb on and be able to see clearer, all right, from, when he was on the ground, if he was standing on the ground, all right? If it's climbing the back of the mama bear, it will be able to see clearly whatever the situation is. Being able to get a new perspective with regards to a situation. It could be a love situation for some of you, but it's also about getting spiritual insight, psychic downloads, all right? Now knowing what you did not know, getting more information about something in your life, all right? Understanding the spirituality around a situation, all right? Or it's an occultic mystical number 7, which is 34, 3 plus 4, which is a 7. So it talks about somebody who is getting a spiritual enlightenment, download about something in their life, a situation that they are dealing with in their life. Now you have 44. That's synchronicity right there, right? So number 44 will equal to an 8, which is a number of drive and ambition, enterprise and focus. It talks about thinker, somebody who has been in their thoughts, all right? And I said something when I talked about the 10 of Wands, about somebody who's probably been in their head. So some decision that you're making after carefully thinking about it and reviewing it, and now getting the the insight or guidance that you need. Who knows? You might be getting the guidance from watching this video. Who knows? So life path number 22, please, can you share this video with your loved ones? Anybody you know who's a life path 22, they might benefit from the messages. Please remember to like this video. If it resonates in any way, shape or form for you, please do remember to like. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I don't know, maybe 70 or 80% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. You guys come back every month to get your messages, but please remember to subscribe and hit that notification button. This will really help push my channel forward and push it along, all right? And also encourage me that I am doing the right thing and helping you guys on your life journey. Because if I'm not getting any feedback from you guys, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like what I'm doing, is it helping people? Is it resonating? The only way I can know is when you encourage me by liking the video and subscribing and helping me push my channel further along, all right? So the first energy that we're picking up here is the 5 of clubs, okay? The club's energy in a regular tarot, it talks about the 5 of Wands. All right, and 5 of Wands, it talks about fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But on this deck, it refers to somebody who has maybe Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart somewhere. It could be their sun, moon, or ascendant sign, or maybe a strong placement in their chart. All right, and I always say I'm not really like I don't get hung up on the zodiac sign, because we all have this sign. When you run your natal chart, you have a little bit of all this, all right, in your chart. So you could be dealing with somebody who has any of the zodiac signs that I've mentioned or not, all right. But it alludes to the summertime, and it talks about somebody who has air energy here, and it says a new lucky path, success in all your endeavors, for you to have faith and embrace the changes that the universe is bringing for you, okay. Personal dedication that is needed, planning, and planning something, all right. Taking action, making your move, money problems being resolved, efforts rewarded with results, receiving love proposals, meeting any challenges head on. And it talks about new opportunities that are birthing, that are being presented to you on your life path. Some of you are getting that download that can help you with this, figure out, this new opportunity and know not to miss it when it shows up for you. Okay. But it can also talk about somebody who's confused, or, like that hangman energy is somebody who's like upside down. So some of you might feel confused about, what path to take, or what choices to make, or what decisions to make, or why certain things are happening for you. Okay. Now, the next card is the 10 of diamonds, which is the 10 of pentacles in a regular tarot, and it alludes to an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that can be their sun, moon, or ascendant sign. But here on with this card, it talks about the autumn period, and it references somebody who has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, a fire sign, and it talks about financial security, significant sum of money, physically and mentally strong, material wealth, landmark achievements in either your business, your career and work, pleasure in business, starting of new projects, or even relationship, like I said earlier on, or rekindling of your relationship. It also talks about travel, plenty of change coming your way for you to take action on plans. Remember, here it talks about planning. So I feel like a lot of you really need to think hard. Think and plan something out. Be strategic in something that you're doing and plan it out and take action on your plans. Don't just go diving head in. Get your spiritual download, your spiritual insight with regards to whatever you're doing. Plan thoroughly. Do the physical part of it by planning for whatever this is. This also talks about important communications that may be coming your way. And remember, we picked up that energy about communication that I said it could be emails, phone calls, whatever. So you might be dealing with a lot of communication or communicative energy this month, but there is change of residence for some people. Not all of you are moving homes, right? Some of you are relocating. Remember, we also picked that up earlier on. All right. Okay. So life path number 22. I hope this was helpful for you. All right. It doesn't have to all resonate. Whatever part of this resonates for you will be the portion of the message that your spirit guides want you to get, okay? Whenever you get to this message or to this video is when it's meant to resonate for you in your circumstance, in your situation. So here is your Archangel Michael prayer card that we can close out this reading with. If you want to say the prayers with me, he says something about your children are watched over by angels. So some of you might also be worried about children or dealing with situations that have to do with children or codependency that involve kids. But whatever this is, or maybe wanting to have kids. It could be anything that has to do with children. It doesn't have to be, but if you want to say the prayers after me, it says, "Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best way to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children." So whatever this is, Spirit is giving you the ability to be a role model for somebody or some people in your life. And I'm sure you will be able to thrive and overcome whatever it is this month. Life path number 22. I hope this was very helpful for you. Please, like I said, remember to like the video if any portion of it resonates with you. If you feel like you need to share with your family, please do that. Help somebody out. Don't let us dwell in that energy of selfishness. 22 is not known to be selfish. You guys are very giving of yourself. You're very sharing. Share this video. Also, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Send this channel to other people who are your family, friends, people that you really do wish well and want them to continue to get like divinely guided messages every month, for them to subscribe so that they can also click on the notification button to get their notice or notification whenever I do upload new videos. I don't do it every time, but hopefully we can start doing more of that as we go on. Okay, Life Path 22, thank you guys so much. This is Healing Hands. I do appreciate all of you. Okay, bye.